Hello, today I'll be introducing you to 5 reasons to visit Bangkok and 4 reasons to not visit Bangkok. And so the 5 reasons to visit Bangkok. The first reason to visit Bangkok is the waterfalls. Every year, Thailand is home to the world's biggest waterfall celebration. The Songkran Festival happens every April and marks the Thai New Year. To celebrate, people take it to the street and engage in one giant waterfall, which symbolizes the cleansing and economic transformation and change. It is a massive festival which is celebrated all over Thailand, so if you don't want to dance, party and get wet in one of the world's largest street festivals, don't visit Thailand. However, if you want to enjoy and celebrate with both tourists and locals, make sure to visit Thailand during Songkran. The second reason to visit Bangkok is their dentistry domain. Bangkok actively promotes medical tourism with the promise of cheap dentistry luring visitors from all over the world. While many people balk at the idea of overseas dental work, Bangkok's clinics are top-notch with internationally trained practitioners and state-of-the-art facilities. Major processes such as the crowns, bridges, and tooth removal are a fraction of Australian price. If you don't want to risk a surgery, indulge in a clean or tooth whitening, the Tourism Authority of Thailand has several recommended clinics on their website. The third reason to visit Bangkok is their cooking schools. Australians are a sucker for Thai food, and the opportunity to learn to cook our favorite international cuisine is an essential part of a Thailand holiday. While most hotels offer classes, there are several independent Bangkok schools where you can souvenir gourmet tricks and the old classic recipes. Amrita Thai cooking holds a fun, hands-on half-a-day course located in a lovely riverside home with its own herb garden and drawn by the charming and amusing instructor. The fourth reason to visit Bangkok is their weird museum. If your taste runs to the slightly bent, head to the one of Bangkok's museum dedicated to the bizarre. The Bangkok Correction Museum, set in the remains of an old prison, highlights methods of torture and execution, while the Foreigner's Museum has a collection of body parts, organ infested with parasites and fluids that will turn your stomach. Not for the faint-hearted. The fifth reason to visit Bangkok is that they have many rooftop bars. In the city of Angel, what better way to drinking views of balmy evening than from a skyscraper rooftop? Featured in the Hangover Part 2, The iconic sky bar at Top Lubuwa State Tower is the world's highest outdoor bar with stunning vistas across Khao Phraya River, while the aptly named Vertigo restaurant and Moon Bar on the 61st floor at the Banyan Tree Hotel is a stunningly beautiful and incredibly hip venue. Now that we've introduced you 5 reasons to visit Bangkok, these are the 4 reasons to not visit Bangkok. The first reason to not visit Bangkok is its dirty roads. Undoubtedly, Bangkok has been one of the most favorite tourist attractions, but when it comes to the maintenance of roads and routes, you will definitely blame yourself to choose traveling through them. Tourists mostly complain about jolly and jerky roads in Bangkok. Second reason to not visit Bangkok is that there is a lot of traffic. Traveling from one place to another in Bangkok is not a bed of roses. The traffic on Bangkok's road is insane. Either you choose rush hours to travel or routine hours. You are intended to face trouble. Bus drivers are mostly very harsh and drive their worst out of time. The third reason to not visit Bangkok is that there is somehow a lot of people. Everywhere. It's a metropolis of over 10 million people. Do not mention that hundreds of thousands of visitors every day of every year. So things can sometimes get a little bit crowded, whether you're shuffling along the narrow, style-lined walkways at Siam or Sukhumvit, rubbing shoulders with tour groups at a temple, or struggling to get a table in a club. Sometimes you just wanted to escape it at all. The fourth reason to not visit Bangkok is that you think everybody is out to rip you off. Just like any other city in the world, Bangkok does have a very few individuals who specialize in the art of trying to empty your pockets of every last baht you have. The keyword there is a few, as the majority of tour operators, guest house, taxi drivers and vendors are going to give you a relatively fair deal. That's it for today. Then our next destination will be Berlin. Thank you for watching.